Who said that overnight things would have really changed? We are talking about the comparison. The comparison, if you really do before 370 was abrogated and to now, any Kashmiri would admit the fact that today the schools do not shut down just overnight. Today you don't have these organized hartals really taking place, and we all have visited Srinagar to really understand that yes, if there is only thing that everyone is talking about is that whether at all elections would happen or not. Shahzad, that's the question that your government had to face time and again. Now at least there is one clarity that it has to happen.
No, you're not allowed me to respond, See, this has nothing to do with the 370. 370 was there right from beginning, and the situation deteriorated only in 1990. Provision. When 370 was in place, quite before 1990, situation was all normal. So you can't relate 370 with the abnormal situation there. So far as tourists are concerned, developments are concerned, schools are there, those were normal before 1990. It was only after 90 situation deteriorated and things went bad. So 370 did not change anything. What 370 changed? After 370, that's what I was talking about. After 370, target killings have taken place. After 370, even you have seen that security forces have been ambushed in Kokarnag and some days back in the Poonch. And yesterday, a retired police officer, an SSP rank officer, has been killed. So, do you think that situation has so changed after 370? That it has so corrected? Not at all. Situation has nothing to do with the 370. 370 was abrogated because it was on the agenda of the Bharatiya Janata Party right from beginning. Not just because of situation will improve. This is now we are trying to correlate things. Otherwise, this has nothing to do. Or let Shahzad or somebody say it was not on the agenda of 370 right from beginning.
Mr. Ahmad Ayaz, let me speak. After abrogation of Article 370 in 2018, terrorist incidents 228, in 2022 125. Net infiltration 143, today 14. Law and order situation 1767, now 50. Down by 97.2%. Terror hotspot now has become a tourism hotspot. The total number of tourists was 14 lakh before 370. After 370, 1.88 crores. The school enrollment has gone up by 50%. Now you have 78,000 crores of investment that has come in the last 4-5 years. Before that, in 10-15 years, there was only 15,000 crores. Today, films are being screened after 3 decades. Also, even the Shias that can today take out the Muharram Tajia, which they were not allowed to do for the last 30 years. And during this time, when he's saying it was great, Hazrat Bal Mosque was attacked, the sacred shrines of Muslims was attacked, and at that time everything was okay. Then ask him that what was the key cause? It was Islamic jihad and theology. If he's saying that it was all good as far as employment is concerned, if he's saying everything was okay and hunky-dory, that means people had stones in their hands because of some Islamic jihad problem.
It was not because of 370, that's what again we are doing a mistake. It was not because of 370. Things have so changed. Yes, it could be because of the direct central rule. It could be directly central because of the central rule.
Mr. Ayaz, you do admit that things have changed.
It is because of the direct central rule, not because of 370.
So you mean to say that it's only because
there is an improvement in a way.
No, once again, you said direct center rule.
Not because of 370 has changed.
Direct center rule.
Because of security has been tightened, more security has been increased.
The security presence
have been made. There is a direct central rule. That's why some sort of change is brought in. There is a strictness, there is movement restrictions, there is a lot of things happening. That's why some change is there. But still, to say that things are so improved, I don't think it is that. No, because we have seen, we are seeing every day.
Do we
some
forget,
one incident or the other.
When we had a man called Saeed Ali Shah Gilani there, at that point in time, any hartal that was actually called, and for anyone who has been in Srinagar or the other parts also, that one single call would ensure that the entire city is shut, which essentially would mean that the business completely collapses. Today, the matter of fact is this: local people from Srinagar and from adjoining areas at least have started their own business. It's gone back, if not to the expectation that it was. It's going to take some time. How exactly are you essentially saying that? How exactly are you saying that?
That's what I said, that the security scenario has changed there after central rule was implemented, after the government, after the presidential, the LG and the governor has taken over. Security has changed, systems have changed, and restrictions have been done. and mostly people are arrested.
Adil
There is
wants to
not a
also
single
respond.
Hurriyat man out. There is not a single stone pelted
Adil.
out. So as such, there is nothing on the ground the way it was earlier. That's true. That nobody can say.
Okay,
But
Adil.
it is not because of 370 that the minds have changed, situations have changed because of some restrictions laid down there. That's why this is all
very simplistic way, Mr. Ayaz. I understand your compulsions to negate it, but please don't do it for the sake of doing it, because at the end of the day, if, as what Kishore Tiwari says, aman chahiye, aman can only come in and when you make some of the radical changes, and a temporary provision had to go, finally it is gone. Aadil, you wanted to come in, go ahead.
Yes. My point is that अगर सब
आदिल जी, आप कुछ कहना चाह रहे थे?
में कश्मीर जन्नत बना हुआ है तो वहां इलेक्शन करा दीजिए। अगर इतना है तो जन्नत बना दीजिए। और ये देखिए कल क्या वीडियो चल रहा है, आप मीरवाइज उमर को नजरबंद किए हुए, जुमा की नमाज पढ़ने उनको नहीं दे रहे हैं। अगर इतना अमन है तो वहां चुनाव करा दीजिए। क्यों लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल के रूल में है? अगर इतना अमन है, इन्वेस्टमेंट जमीन पर कहां दिखा है?
मीरवाइज उमर फारूक के लिए आपको इतना प्यार क्यों है?
7 आदमी ने जमीन खरीदा है, कहां है?
वही मीरवाइज जो इंस्ट्रक्शंस उस तरफ से लेके आते थे,
मुफ्ती के साथ सरकार बनाने वाले कैसे सवाल कर रहे हैं?
आदिल, मीरवाइज वही इंसान है,
समर्थक के साथ सरकार बनाने वाली भाजपा,
बहुत बराबर बता,
बिहार में जाकर अजहर मसूद को छोड़ने वाली भाजपा।
अगर अमन है
नरेंद्र
तो
मोदी भूल गए क्या? 2008 में ताज के सामने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस कर रहे थे, एनएसजी वहां पर ऑपरेशन कर रहा था, नरेंद्र मोदी जी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस कर रहे थे। क्या देश भूल गया है क्या? प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस आज तक प्रधानमंत्री बनने के बाद नहीं किए, और वहां पर ताज में जो इतना बड़ा हमला हुआ उसके बाद प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस मोदी कर रहे थे।
मुझे समझ में आता है कि आपको पॉलिटिक्स करना जरूरी है, पर 2-3 चीजें तो आप सोच लीजिए ना। अगर इलेक्शन करने की बात करें, पहले तो डिलिमिटेशन होनी थी।
तो दिस कंट्री
एक मिनट आदिल, ये आप सवाल कीजिए, शहजाद को जवाब देने दीजिए, बट एक चीज, जितने व्यूअर्स है उनको तो सच्चाई पता होना चाहिए। इलेक्शन इसलिए नहीं हो रही थी कि डिलिमिटेशन का काम चल रहा था,
तो सच्चाई तो
और दूसरी बात ये है कि सरकार ने साफ तरीके से सुप्रीम कोर्ट में कह दिया कि इतने तारीख तक हो जाएगा। Okay, can I just get Shyam Prasad Meka, so then you can respond to both of them. Shyam Prasad Meka, go ahead.
सितंबर से पहले कराइए। अगर इतना ज्यादा अच्छा है तो चुनाव कल करवाइए, लोकसभा के साथ चुनाव करवाइए वहां।
चलिए, why don't you take both of them? Shyam Prasad Meka, 1 second. Shehzad, I just want to get Shyam Prasad Meka.
आदिल जी शांत हो जाइए।
Shyam Prasad Meka, please go ahead.
श्रवण
क्यों साथ दोगे? आपसे पूछ के साथ दोगे क्या?
श्रवण पॉइंट इज लेट्स
चलिए उनको बोलने तो दीजिए। आदिल जी, श्याम प्रसाद मेका,
calm down,
प्लीज गो अहेड।
दिस इज अ ग्रेव मूवमेंट।
अरे भाई बोलिए ना, चुनाव करवाइए, बोलिए कि कब चुनाव करा रहे, लोकसभा के साथ चुनाव करवाइए।
दिस इज अ ग्रेव मूवमेंट, वी नीड टू आप लोग देश भर में यही करते हैं, आप बीजेपी दोनों मिलके यही कर रहे हैं, दोनों का ध्यान भटक रहा है, और राजनीतिक रोटी सेकना बंद करो, यही इश्यूज पे कम से कम, और राजनीतिक रोटी सेकना बंद करो। ओके, this is a grave movement. We need to stand by. Irrespective of
Meka, why don't you ask the question that you've been waiting to ask?
And hold our government to accountable. I request the Prime Minister. I request the Prime Minister not to do the drama bazi with the bodies of the.
I request the Prime Minister to stop the drama of giving.
Thank you.